Hi, and welcome to the Rusted Willow. Let's get started on DIY number 1. Alright guys, this is an insulator, and I had some questions the last time I made one of these, and I'm doing this one just a little bit differently, so that's why I'm doing another one. So an insulator is what they use on electrical poles to hold the wires in place, I guess. Anyway, they are collectible if you can find antique ones. This one is collectible, but it's not really an antique. You can find these all day long. I usually buy them at the thrift store for 50 cents. 50 cents or $1. I have a lot of them because I like to collect them. So I just keep my favorites, and there you go. Okay. So what I'm doing is I bought a package of these little card holders, place card holders at Hobby Lobby, and now I am using hot glue and duct tape to keep it in place. Now last time I only used hot glue, and the hot glue popped off, of course, because I knew that was going to happen. But anyway, it's for me, so it doesn't matter. But this one I'm going to sell. So I am making it more secure so that it doesn't pop off and it does stay in place. So you want to use good duct tape. Use the real stuff. Don't go cheap on duct tape. And the hot glue will also help the duct tape stay in place. So then I cover the duct tape with hot glue, and I'm going to cover that with moss. So we're going to lay down like a bed of moss so you can't see the duct tape. And you can use any color you want, just as long as you cover it. This is what I had on hand, was the black. So I'm just using, this is reindeer moss from Dollar Tree. I opened up all my packages and just put them in one big Ziploc bag. And then I am using the same flowers that I've been using for quite a while. A lot of these flowers came from my niece's wedding. Her color was purple. So my sister put together these little teapots, which were gorgeous. We bought all kinds of china from the thrift stores and different teapots, and the teapots were actually held the flowers and the table numbers. So that's what we used. And then after her wedding, I got all the flowers out of the teapots, and I kept some teapots for myself and refurbished them. So I'm just arranging the flowers on top of this insulator just until I am satisfied. And you can see I do a lot of rearranging. I did want some, interest. I didn't want all the flowers to just be stuck on top. So I have like longer flowers and taller flowers, and this little green sprig sticking out. I thought that looks cute, so I did add some lamb's ear, and then just these little white flowers. I don't know what they are because, like I said, I've had them for a few years now and I've been using them and reusing them. I think I'm almost through the purple flowers, honestly. But they are gorgeous, so can't deny that. So I'm just making sure that the duct tape is all covered with moss, and I am about done here. Now you could use your Cricut or even some transfers and put on the bottom of this insulator if you wanted it to have a little message, which I thought would be cute. You could say hello spring, or baby's first birthday, or anything you wanted, you could add to the bottom of this insulator, and have little sayings and whatnot. I love these because they don't take up much room. And you can set them on your desk, and you can decorate these for different holidays, or different seasons or whatever your little heart desires. So I just love how this turned out. Anyway, I wanted to make another one just to show you guys. Make sure you use some duct tape over the picture holder little wire thing if you decide to make these. That way it holds it in place. And there you go. And there it is. All right, guys, today is the Hello Spring collab. Ellie and I from DIY From House to Home host this, and today our guest host is Favi from Creations by Favi. Make sure if you go over to say hi to Favi that you tell her that Ellie or Tammy sent you. I will have the links to their channels as well as the link to the playlist listed down below in my description box and also in my comments. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for Favi this month, and I cannot wait to see what she made for us. So if you want some excellent spring inspiration, make sure to go over and visit this playlist. And don't forget to say hi to our special guest host. All right, let's get back into these DIYs. Okay, this second DIY is going to be super simple. So I picked up this basket from the thrift store, and I believe it was $1, maybe $1.49, because I have this new thrift store and everything they price is like $1.49. Anyway, I liked it. I thought, you know what, that's a perfect basket. And I had an idea for this basket, and then as I got to creating, the initial idea went out the window, and I came up with something absolutely amazing and gorgeous. So make sure you stay to the end to see what I do with this basket. I'm not just going to paint it white and slap something on it. So this actually turns out amazing, and I'm in love with the way it turned out. Now, I did cut off the bow as you saw in the beginning, and I left these little beads on, but I do end up cutting those beads off. I don't know why there was only 2 beads on the side. Maybe the other 2 fell off. I don't know. Don't even know what they're there for, but I do end up taking those off. I was going to go back over and paint the little woven X's around the top in a different color, but then I thought, no, we're just going to leave it white and distress it. So then I go ahead and paint the inside. Now this is not necessary because, like I said, this idea took a turn, and even though I thought I was going to need to paint the inside, I came up with a different idea, and that was very unnecessary. But if you want to paint the inside, go ahead and do that. So I have a bunch of pool noodles or pieces of pool noodle that came with this amazing machine that I purchased to make wreaths with. I will have to pull it out, and we're going to start making some wreaths here in the next few videos. But anyway, they packed it in pool noodle, which I thought was genius. I'm like, that is such a good idea. But this piece of machinery was so freaking heavy. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I just cut down the pool noodle, and I thought I was going to put them standing straight up, and I'm like, no, you're not going to do that. You're going to lay them on the side so they can actually have something to stick into. So then I just use some of the scrap pool noodle, fill it in because it makes excellent flower foam, and that's what I'm using instead of the green stuff, because the green stuff always makes a mess. And then I pull out one of these boxes of roses that I got from Temu in this a beautiful dusty pink color, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a rose bouquet, and this turns out beautiful. Now, I'm not just going to stick these roses in here and call it a day. I'm going to go the extra mile. So just hold tight and see what I do with this basket, because the way this turns out in the end, oh my goodness. Now, I know in my last video, I had a rose forever roses, and they are amazing, don't get me wrong. And they were also offering my viewers free shipping with that amazing $30 off coupon code. So you could stack your coupons. But if you don't want to order your own Rose Forever box, you can make your own, guys. And here is an idea. So get a basket, fill it with pool noodle, cover the pool noodle with moss before you stick in your roses, or stick a few in and then cover it. So I wasn't sure whether you were going to see the pool noodle or not, but I don't want you to see the pool noodle, and I'm not gluing this down. Because the roses will actually hold it in place. And if somebody buys this, if I want to sell it, which I don't at the moment, if somebody buys this and they want to pull out the roses and stick in sunflowers, so be it. You can put in your favorite flower. This is so versatile, and you can use it for any season with any flowers, and just make sure that they look good. That's all that matters. Look how gorgeous this looks. I mean, you just got to do a little bit of arranging and they look beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, but we're not done yet. So hold tight. We're not done yet. So then I found this black satin ribbon. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, okay, we're going to dress this little basket up here. Now, I am using hot glue on low temp, and you want to match up your ribbon so that it's not hanging over on the top or the bottom. You want to make sure that it's nice and even. And then I use some good fabric scissors to cut this off with, because you don't want it to fray. So whenever you're cutting your ribbon, make sure you have a good pair of fabric scissors, and don't use them for anything else other than fabric. If they have the little wires in them, don't use those scissors. Then I take my lighter and I singe the ends so that it doesn't fray. And then I add some bling. Oh my goodness. Now I got this from, I think, Bedazzled. I can't remember where I bought that jewelry from, but anyway, it turns out gorgeous. Don't forget to go over and say hi to Ellie from DIY from House to Home and Favi from Creations by Favi. Again, I will have their links to their channel down below in my description box, as well as the playlist, and also in my comments. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. And now it's time for the final reveal. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. I just cannot tell you how beautiful this turns out. I mean, in person, it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I love my little picture holder. Absolutely love it. So let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, here's some more that you might like as well. All right, guys, have a great weekend.